Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Shades here. If it's your first time stopping by, be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Now let's jump into this video and talk about SERV Stock. If you've been following this channel for the past 2 weeks, we have been on top of this one because it continues to break out. Let me remove all the segment lines and horizontal lines. Let's start with a clean, and I mean a very, very clean chart. And let's look at what's been happening. Okay, buyers step in, they buy the dip. And then we get a breakout. We broke out above 1142 and we were able to go as far as 2441 from that breakout. Now, what do you think needs to happen next in order for us to go to $30? Because the sky's the limit. If we can break 2166 and break 24, because we hit the low of 24s before pulling back very hard. If we can break 24, 30 is the next big round number. That is where I would be watching for selling pressure, especially because the people who bought right now at around 15 to 17, if this thing goes to 30, that's a 100% gainer right there. So there will be profit taking at $30, I believe, based on how this thing has been moving the past couple of weeks. So what we're looking for next is the breakout above 21.66, 21.50, $22, somewhere in that zone. Again, very volatile. It goes up and down 20, 30 cents at a time. So we have to kind of take that into account. We have to take that volatility into account because it can jump up and down like that. But if we get that breakout, $30 is next. And it is possible because look, when we broke out here, we went from 11 to 24. That's a $13 move. So it is capable of doing that in a short amount of time. Buyers did step in at around $15. So what we're waiting for is you have two choices here. Let me remove these other yellow lines. You have two choices. A, you wait to see if it comes back down to 15 and under for a dip buying opportunity, or B, you play the breakout again, because the last time if you played the breakout last time, I mean it rocketed, right? So it's up to you how you want to play it, but look for that breakout, and you can play the breakout. If it breaks out, be sure to set a stop loss, of course. Set a stop loss, and look, if it breaks out and runs, you're gonna make money. If it doesn't, you take a small loss and you move on. Just do take into account that volatility that I mentioned. And $30 is next at this point. Despite the short report, there was a short report, someone shorting it, but I don't care about the shorts. If anything, we're just going to squeeze them here. If we get that squeeze, it's going to run to 30. And this can continue on and on until finally everyone decides to sell off, which hasn't happened yet. We've had these big red days, but buyers continue to step in. The RSI is sitting at 75. It did cool down yesterday. It did hit, I mean, we were at high of 90s. So it did cool down yesterday, and today buyers stepped in. It's sitting at 75. So we could see it come back up. In my opinion, that is what we're due for, especially with Thursday around the corner. Fridays tend to be the sell-off days. So I'm thinking Thursday we have another green day and maybe we retest 21.22. That is what I'm watching out for. No catalyst, no PRs. I checked. Maybe there was an S1 filing. Was there an S1 filing? Let me check here real quick. I do believe Form S1. Let's see. Yeah, there was a Form S1. Let's just take a quick look at it. Yeah, despite the Form S1, we still climbed. Buyers still stepped in. That just comes to show you how much people don't even care about. Well, how much was it? 5 million shares of common stock. Okay, so clearly it doesn't even matter. This doesn't matter. The S1 didn't matter. Didn't matter. And I know some people said, though, they're going to do an S1. They're going to do an offering. Yeah, well, duh, who wouldn't do an offering? but it had no effect. Buyers still stepped in. And if we switch to the lower time frames, let me check what time frame this is. This is the 3-minute. This should be the 3-minute time frame. That's what I like to do for day trading at least. And you can see on the 3-minute time frame, on a 3-minute candle, this thing can fluctuate between 1578 and 1676. So on one candle alone, it can fluctuate a whole dollar, especially at open. So that's what I'm saying. Be very careful with the volatility. Volatility is good because it can rise up real quick. You can see at open it came down as low as 1579, then as high as 1740. You could have flipped that one for a quick dollar or two just by buying the dip. or playing the crossover in the MACD, depending on your strategy. My strategy, I'm about to reveal it right now. My strategy is, you see this red EMA, this exponential moving average. When the price is above the red exponential moving average, the 200, I like to go long on a crossover on the MACD. So here's an example. I was looking for a much better example, much cleaner example. You can see here we are above the 200 EMA on the 3-minute time frame. If you buy on the MACD crossover, you'll notice you would have bought here at around 15.15, and then it came up, it moved a whole dollar. Then if you continued to hold, it moved up a couple of dollars. So it's very profitable, and obviously set a stop loss. Don't just blindly buy in and, oh my god, it's going to go up because I bought in. No, definitely have a stop loss strategy. Use a, you would probably have to use, if I'm being honest with you, you would probably have to use a 1 minute, not 1 minute, a $1 stop loss, because it's that volatile. It just is. I just showed you how volatile this thing is, because on a 3-minute candle, it can move up and down a dollar. So either set a $1 stop loss or trailing dollar stop loss, and just ride up the, let it go. However far it goes, however much money it makes you, you take it and you make your money, you get out. Or you just take a dollar loss. I wouldn't go with big positions. Yeah, if you're a swing trader, day trader, definitely I wouldn't go with big positions. Not with something this volatile, because you never know when this party ends, right? When the party ends and you're standing there like, oh my god, am I just going to clean up the mess that everyone left over? Because you arrived late to the party. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. So I would say just still continue to play it with caution, but watch out for. I just gave you my strategy. That I only use it for going long, and it has to be above the 200 EMA. I'm talking about the red. If it's not, then I don't touch it for the day, and I only play until 12 o'clock. After that, any crossover that happen past 12 o'clock, I don't bother. Sure, they can be profitable. See, after 12 o'clock here at around 2 p.m., we did get a crossover, and it moved from 1344 to 1447. So this is a day trader's dream right here with how volatile this is. Very good stock to trade. That's why I've been on top of this one. Anyways, whether you're a long or a swing trader, look out below, because if we do break down below 14.70 or $15, we will come back down to 11 and fast with how volatile this is. But if we break above 22, we will see 30. And that's it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And with the new month coming up, if you have been following my alerts, you would have made money already on SoundHound, SERV, any of the AI stocks that I talk about on this channel. And you can feel free to join the premium Discord, link in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.